In the previous video, we had 3 questions and we answered 2. So let us answer the third one. Y is equal to t out of 1 minus t, x is equal to t out of 1 plus t. So we shall use the quotient rule and obtain their derivatives with respect to t. The first one, let us first get dy dt. dy dt will be equal to 1 minus t times the derivative of t, which is 1, then minus the numerator t times the derivative of the denominator divided by 1 minus t, the denominator squared. And from here we shall get 1 minus t, then plus t divided by 1 minus t, the whole of this squared, and to that into 1 over 1 minus t squared. So this is our dy dx. So we also get dx dt. Dx dt will be equal to the denominator, which is 1 plus t, then times the derivative of the numerator minus the numerator times the derivative of the denominator, which is 1. And then from here we have over the denominator squared. Then we get 1 plus t minus t divided by 1 plus t, then the whole of this one is squared, and the answer will be 1 over 1 plus t squared. Then here we continue and get the final answer of dy dx. This one is good from dy dt times dt then dx. Of course we know dt dx is the same as 1 out of x dt. Then we substitute to be equal to dy dt is 1 out of 1 minus t squared times the reciprocal of dt dx, which will be 1 plus t squared divided by 1, and then the whole of this, the derivative dy dx, will continue to be 1 plus t squared divided by 1 minus t. So that is the first derivative. So let us go to the second derivative. So we already have the first derivative, so the next step is to look for the second derivative. The second derivative is d squared y dx squared. But remember, we shall be differentiating t, which is an equation and a parametric. So to get the second derivative, which is good from dx of dy dx, but this dy dx is still the function of t. So the whole of this one will be dt of dy dx, then the whole of this one we multiply there, dt then dx. So this is the formula we are going to use such that we can get the final answer. Let's continue. Then it continues to be d squared y dx squared to be this one be our v, and then this one be our u. We know the formula to be v u minus u v divided by v squared. Then of course we have d t, then dx after. Then our v is 1 minus t squared times the derivative of u, it is 2 into 1 plus t, reduce the power by 1 to remains power 1, then times its derivative. Then we get that minus u is 1 plus t squared, then times the derivative of v, it is 2 into 1 minus t power 1, then times the derivative of what of the function, which is minus 1. Then divided by v squared. V is 1 minus t squared. Then the whole of this one is multiplied by dt, then dx. And just put there big bracket like that. Then we continue and do the simplification. So it will continue to be 1 minus t squared. Still you can see 2 is common. Okay, let us put 2 outside. Then into 1 minus t squared. Don't expand. First way 1 plus t, then minus, also 2 is common. Then we say 1 plus t squared, then times 1 minus t, then the negative inside, it can make this one to be a positive. Then the whole of this one times dt dx divided by 1 minus t squared, because remember we need also square it down, so it becomes squared here. Then up we have common factors. We have 2, we have 1 minus t, we have 1 plus t. Then let us put them outside at once. We put there 2 first, then we put there 1 minus t, then we also put there 1 plus t. So keep observing. Here we have put outside 1 minus t and 1 plus t. So we shall only remain there with 1 minus t. Then plus, we come here. We have 2 is outside, 1 plus t is outside, 1 minus t is outside. So we shall only remain there with 1 plus t. Then the whole of this we divide it by d, divide it by 1 minus t to power 4. But now here the dt dx, we knew it earlier that is the reciprocal, so it will be 1 plus t. The whole of this one is square divided by 1. Now this one outside, you can still leave them there for the sake. Then we first simplify what's inside the middle bracket. So we have 2 into 1 minus t, then is 1 plus t. 1 plus t, let us take it here. So they become 1 plus t cubed. So we shall remain inside, we have 1 plus t and 1 minus t. T will cancel, remain there with a 2. Then outside we have 1 plus t, then power 3 divided by 1 minus t power 4. Then if we are observing well here, we see that 1 minus t up will reduce this one by 1. 2. If it reduces the power, then 2 combined, so it will be 4 into 1 plus t power 3 divided by 1 minus t 2 power 3. So this one is our final derivative of dy dx squared. Please, if you have liked the video, click comment, subscribe, and like. So that is the solution of the third one. So in the next video, we shall be getting the recap and the final responses or summary of the differentiation. In case you get a question, just be able to send it in the group on the channel.